what we're all about. Yeah, okay. We are live, Microdose U, live from the car. I think this is the fourth time I'm doing this. So I just want to make it very clear to you guys that while I'm going to be driving, unless I stop at a light, I'm not going to be looking at the chat because I got to be safe. Okay, so and I want to start off right off the bat by saying thank you, thank you, thank you to all of my Patreons, the guys and women that were on my live meeting this past this past Tuesday. We had a great meeting, and I got to tell you something. We talk about the things that we can't talk about anywhere else on my public podcast. That's where we talk about them. And we had Janelle at the meeting. Janelle is one of our trusted sources, by the way, and she helped us out with all the questions about about our medicine, about where to get it, and what strains, what varieties. We talked about a lot of all that kind of stuff. So hey, Eric is here. What's going on, Eric? Hey, I just stopped at the light and I could see that you're here. Appreciate it, man. Eric, don't know what's going to happen. It's a Saturday afternoon and unannounced, and I'm in the car, so we don't know what's going to happen here. But Eric, I was just thanking all of the people that made it to our live Patreon meeting last week. It was also actually earlier this week. It was awesome. Janelle was there, and we talk about next level stuff. It's like a really cool family. And we talk about the stuff that we just don't talk about anywhere, and we can't talk about anywhere because I want to keep everybody totally safe. So if you're interested, I'd love to have you join us on Patreon, and you can ask any of the questions that we just don't generally answer other places. And Eric, don't crash. Oh, I know. Ah! And plus it's raining and foggy and all kinds of craziness out here today. So no, I'm going to be very careful. I'm not going to look at this chat again until I stop at a light or until I get to my destination. So hopefully I'm going to be okay. What was I going to say? So I talked about the Patreon. I always put the link in the notes in the show notes here in case anybody's interested. It is a paid platform. But over the past year and a half, I've kind of gathered some of the nicest people in the world, I would say, we all help. Everybody helps each other out, and nobody judges. You have a question, you get it answered, and it's something that has just evolved into something that's been awesome. I don't know how else to say it other than it's been an awesome group of people. And if you're interested, the Patreon link is in the show notes. We're not really looking for people that come in for a few seconds and grab some information and then leave. That's not what it's all about. It's about a family. It's about people who help others. It's about people who care about other people. So that's what Patreon is all about. Patreon.com/Microdose U. So, okay. And I promised I was not going to look at the notes, any of the chat until I stop at a light. So whatever y'all are talking about, it's all good. It's funny. I looked up a second ago. We had like 30 people here. And then I looked up and we have like 7. So I don't know if I bored people or not, but that's the way it goes. I was able to see that sharing is caring, and and that's the thing. We care, and these days, I'll tell you something, Eric. Eric is Info Warrior. In case you're not, I keep referring to Eric, and you say, "Who's Eric?" But Eric is Info Warrior here. He's a regular. He's a friend. He's a friend of Microdose U. He's on almost every single live stream that I do if he's available. So I'm really glad that Eric is here. And also our upcoming live meeting on Patreon we're going to have a guy named Tennyson, and he's also one of our trusted sources, who is going to be sharing a lot of information about microdosing the medicine. So Tennyson will be there. It's going to be great. Anyway, that was not meant to be any kind of commercial. I just putting it out there because I started this Patreon family about a year and a half ago. When I first started it, I didn't even know what to say. Like I didn't, and there were very few people in it, but now we've got like a lot, and it's really good. Okay, I'm at a light Alfie says, keep up the love. Thank you, Alfie. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. I'm trying to love every day because, again, we're helping people that just don't know sometimes where to get the help, how to get the help. Some people are just having a tough time. They're going through some, it could be some mental health issues, some other issues in their lives. And we're here to help. We're here to help. We're here to guide you. We're here to help you find the solution to living your best life ever. Happiness, no depression, no anxiety. That's what we're all about. Microdose U. Been doing this for quite some time now. And again, we've developed quite a few people that like to follow us and like to hang out and just have some fun, especially when I go live from my car, like I am right now, and I can't look at the chat, but I'm at a red light, but I got to make a right, so I can't look at it also because otherwise I'm going to get hit, and you don't want that to happen to me. Um, okay, let's see. Right now in Salt Lake City, by the way, consumer, yeah. um, right now in Salt Lake City, it is raining. I think we're getting some snow in the mountains, which is great. And it's just kind of a cool rainy day, and I actually like these kind of days because the summer heat is gone. We can just kind of feel a little bit better about the weather now, and even though it is raining, and right now it's raining a little bit hard, but it's good. We need it. We need the rain, and it's welcome. So a lot of people hate the rain. A lot of people say rain makes me sad, and there's definitely something to that. There's seasonal affective disorder, SAD, seasonal affective disorder. And as the days get shorter and it gets colder and a little bit gloomier, people do suffer more mental health issues. And by the way, that just gave me a great idea. I need to do an episode on that. See, but we're at the time right now, we're getting into, we're into October already. The days are getting shorter. And a lot of people are going to be experiencing SAD, seasonal affective disorder. It's a real thing. Oh, it's a real thing. So, yeah, I got it. That's a good idea for an episode for sure. And I'm still not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not reading. I'm not reading messages. I'm not reading chats yet until I get to a red light or my final destination, which will be fairly soon. But I got to battle it through this rain. And it's funny, on a Saturday afternoon, seems like all the crazies have come out. I mean, everybody and their brother and uncle, everybody's out now. I don't know why. If I had my choice, I'd be probably staying home. But I had a few things I had to get done, so that's why I'm out in the rain. Um, let's see, I'm getting to a red light. And I think Eric said, rainy days and music makes me happy. That's not weird. That's not weird. And a lot of times, Eric, a lot of times we remember music that we played at different times. Like, okay, I'm gonna share something with you. This is okay. This goes way back. I think way back to maybe even I want to say like in the late '70s. Yeah, I'm pretty old. In the late '70s, I remember an album I used to play when around this time of the year, when the weather started turning to fall, got colder. I was back on the East Coast, and there was an album. What was it called? Time Passages by Al Al Stewart. Yeah, Time Passages by Al Stewart. And I don't know why I remember that always associated with the fall, cool, crisp, leaves falling, cool day. I just associate. So yeah, that's Eric. That's exactly right. And you're not weird. You are not weird one bit. I I'm not going to look at the chat, guys, until I get to a place where I can. So hang on there. You can talk amongst yourselves, though. I did see that. I did see one thing. I cheated a little bit. I saw Zach. Zach said, "I can see clearly now. The rain has gone, but the rain hasn't gone here. And right now, I'm looking up at the mountains, and it's too. It's actually too. I'm guessing there's going to be snow now on top of the mountain, but it's too foggy to see clearly. So I think once the fog lifts and it's a little clearer, I'm probably going to be able to see snow up on the mountain here. I'm pretty sure. And this is just the foothill. This is just the big. Oh, I think I can see snow. Yes, I can see snow. Absolutely. And this is the very beginning of the Wasatch Mountains. Like if we go further east, we're way into the mountains. But I'm just looking at like the very, very, very beginning of the Wasatch Mountains, and there is definitely some snow now. Yay! Oh, I got to hold the wheel. I could put it on. I do. I am in my Tesla. I could put it on self auto drive and just talk to you guys, but it's probably not cool to do. I got still got to look. You're supposed to look. You're supposed to look ahead. Um, but I am coming up to a red light. So let's see what happens if I have enough time to check up on some chat here. My my grandson said he was supposed to be on this. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I'm not sure if he's here, unless he's going by a different name. I'm not sure here. Um, Colors of the trees are starting to change. Love it. It's just beautiful all around. Colors. Yeah, the colors here are just absolutely beautiful too, for sure. Come on, buddy, you can go. I'm letting somebody in. Always nice to let people in and be kind. To a point, right? To a point. Where are the Wasatch? It's called the Wasatch Mountains, and we are in. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah, and then we have the mountains. I'm looking right at the mountains here, straight ahead of me toward the east. It's the beginning of the Wasatch Mountains. As you go further east, you probably heard of like Park City, Utah. That's where it would take you if I just kept going east here through a canyon somewhere. I'm just driving. I'm just driving, having fun. Eric, are you still here? Sometimes you have to ground me a little bit, especially if sometimes sometimes people start causing trouble in the chat. But what people don't realize though is even if they start trying to cause some trouble in the chat, it helps the algorithm. So, it's okay. It's all right. I don't have to answer everything. So, yeah, let me get to some chat in a second. As soon as I can safely look. By the way, if you're brand new here and you're chatting or you're watching me in the car, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I have a brand new episode on my podcast, and that's all free. That comes out every Wednesday. I'm actually going to be recording this coming Wednesday's episode. I'm recording it this afternoon when I get back to my studio. That's going to be a great one, by the way. Well, everyone I put out is if I record something and I think it sucks, I just won't release it. I won't publish it. That's not common. It used to happen more often, but it doesn't really happen much these days because I've been doing this for a while, and I know what you all want to hear. I know what you all want to know. I know what you all want to hear and learn, and I'm here for you. I'm at your service. So here we go, making a right turn up here. That means I'm getting closer to my destination where I can start checking out what you're all saying. Because you're not here just to see me drive. You're here to chat a little bit and to get some questions answered, possibly. So let's do that in literally like a minute. Here we go. Press this button here. Okay. Let's go through the gate. Somebody put skeletons on the gate now. That's pretty nice. Okay, maybe I don't know if you can see them through. I don't know. You probably won't be able to. I don't think you'll be able to see them. Let's see if probably not. No, if you can see, they did a nice job putting skeletons on the gate, but I don't think you. Can you see? Can you see? Let's see. Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's all right. It's okay. Let's get undercover, and then I'll catch up on all the chat here from you guys. Let's see what we got. Okay, give me a second. Give me 1 second, maybe 2, 3, 4 seconds, something like that. Maybe here we are. Okay, hang on. Here we are. I think we're safe and dry and all that. Hold on. Pull in here. I got to line it up with something. Okay, there we go. Now I know I'm at the right spot. So, okay, let's catch up here. I promised you this. So let's see what we got here. Um, yeah, Eric's still here. Good. Okay. I just want to spread awareness, but it's a bit of a rabbit hole. Great stories you've heard a bit from other people with their microdosing experience. Well, Mr. A, good question. I hear stories every day. I mean, every day, a lot of success stories. People, I guess the most common is somebody that's able to get off of their SSRI and through microdosing, and they don't have to rely on pharmaceuticals. And I would say that microdosing psychedelics is actually a better, longer term solution in so many ways. So I hear that all the time, all the time. So yes, spread awareness, please. I want to spread awareness, but it's a bit of a rabbit hole. It's not really a rabbit hole. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it out there. October 4th is Charlie Kirk's birthday. It's always been designated National Day of Remembrance for him by the U.S. Senate. And beautiful, beautiful. We will definitely remember Charlie Kirk on October 14th. Thanks for bringing that to our attention for sure. Um, a swipe from a Rogers based Nintendo gamer stream. I don't know who. That's really weird that brought you to me. That's bizarre. I have no idea. I can't explain that story. I don't know why. I don't know why I'd be connected to any kind of game stream on Nintendo. That's no idea. No idea. But I'm glad you're here. My phone might die. I'm smoking. I see pumpkins in the stores now. Yeah, well, it's a month of it, so I think it's crazy when you start seeing pumpkins like in July and August. But yeah, now let's see. We got hi from Israel. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, and from Canada. Right, right. It looks like he has. This guy looks like he has someone in the trunk. Don't tell. You never know. So don't tell. Have you bad neutral experience with psychedelics aside from schizophrenia? I've never had any issue with. I've never had any problem whatsoever. I mainly microdose. Sometimes a little bit larger, but mainly microdose. Never. Leighton Grindy is here from Leighton. I passed by Leighton just yesterday. I was up in that area yesterday. Um, Actually went into a ramen shop in Syracuse. I was coming back from Antelope Island with a couple friends, my wife and a couple friends, and we stopped in this ramen shop that was actually very good in Syracuse. Who would think? Who would think there'd be great ramen in Syracuse, Utah? But there was. I was listening to your podcast from Rail for more than a year. Wow, Dimitri, thank you so much. God bless you guys over there. We're sending the energy, and we're for you. We're for you. And again, Shabbat Shalom from the U.S. It's still Saturday before sundown here. uh, so let's see, really. Yes, it was just up in that area, coming back from Antelope Island, Grindy, and literally stopped into this ramen shop in Syracuse. Yes. Have you heard of horrible stories? Well, I don't know. I mean, some people might misuse them, but there's no such thing as a bad trip because the medicine is always trying to tell you something about yourself. So you have to listen. And these are not for partying. These are not for going out and just getting crazy. No, this is a real medicine that will change your life. But you have to respect the medicine. You need to respect it. You can't just go wild, go crazy without any kind of intention, setting. It's getting dark in here. Let me see if this works. That looks too weird, right? I'd rather it be dark because that looks like some kind of like weird spotlight is on. So that's okay. It's okay. We'll just keep it dark. Dimitri, I actually did microdosing for several months. Thank you very much, and thanks for your work and share. You are very welcome, Dimitri, and thank you very much for following and your friendship. And remember, we're with you. We're totally with you. Israel is world leader in medical cannabis. Dr. Mecholam. I didn't know that. That's very interesting, Eric. I did not even know that. Spiritual, I love tripping. Oh, bad trips are whack. Yeah, but again, setting, intention, um, trip sitter if you need that for a larger dose, you're going to be fine. Remember to follow my channel, Microdose. Well, it's right here. It's microdoseu.com. And again, we do a lot of stuff on Patreon that is a paid platform. But we've got a great, great, great family of people there that we all just look out for each other. We got each other. We got each other's six. Ohio is Ohio is better, bud, than Israel. Have you been to Israel? I don't know. Oh man, the Iceman is in the house. Yeah, Iceman is in the house. It's funny because just before I went live, my grandson called me and I said, hey, I can't talk to you. I got to do a live, and he said he's going to get on, but I don't. Maybe he's lurking. I don't know. Maybe he and his dad are lurking here, and I neither go to Ohio or Israel. Okay. Canada has the best, but well, I told you the story, Eric. I told you that story about that. Basically, like a cannabis trip I went on because I went into one of those places where they made me a milkshake, and oh my god, it was some heavy duty stuff. I could hardly function. I'm good in Ohio, never been there, but I do love Jewish ladies. Oh, funny. You guys are funny. How do you feel about after microdosing for so long time? What are the major improvements? Oh, total rewire of the brain. Total rewire, feeling. Okay, so let me share something with you. I turned 70. I turned 70 in May. I turned 70. I can honestly tell you that for the past few years, I think I've been aging in reverse, and I feel better now, and I can do more things than I could, let's say, when I was 60 or 55 or 50. I feel really, with the only exception is I've got some knee pain. My knees sometimes are killing me, and I can't do the running that I used to do, but I can still ski, bike, go to the gym, hike. The running is the thing that is not great, but it's changed my whole. It's changed the way I see life every single day. I feel like how can I say this? Just like happy, love hanging around the people that I love. It's a different world for me. I love it, guys. I love it. 70 years young. Yeah, I'd like to think because I got a message from the mushrooms maybe a few months ago, and they told me that I was starting from like maybe a few years ago, 3 years ago or so. I started age. I've reached my peak, and then I'm aging in reverse. They really did tell me that. Now, whether I think it could be true. Am I a veteran? No, I never served. I never served in the armed forces. However, I do have this shirt on today. I'm wearing. Let me show you this because I do believe in freedom in our country here, and we worked hard to get this. Sometimes too many crazies are trying to like take it away. So I truly do believe in freedom. But I'm not. I support the military, but I never served. I was in school and all that stuff. Smoking for 20 years and honestly makes you productive. I don't smoke cannabis, but I do like gummies. I love gummies, but I don't smoke. Proper set. So Eric says, and Info Warrior is Eric, guys. Eric, get to know him. He's a good guy and he's here all the time. He's like my bestie here. So get to know Info Warrior Eric. Proper setting, intent, and sitter guide. My advice, yes. And Eric knows what he's talking about. So he knows his stuff. So if I'm not here sometime and he wants to do a live stream on my channel, I would let him do it because he knows his stuff, and he's a good guy. Do you feel improvements in your sleep quality? Yes. And as a matter of fact, on our Patreon, we're going to be doing a live meeting coming up in the next month or so. It's going to only be on sleep because sleep is super, super, super important, and we're going to be talking all about sleep. So, but yes, it's absolutely helped my sleep. Yes, for sure. My dad's 73 just this September. He keeps active, good mentally and physically. Yes, it's definitely the way. Dr. Dave, hold on one second. One second. I got my. Oh, oh shit. My wife was looking at me like I'm like, what are you doing in the garage? What are you doing? I heard the garage door go up like 10 minutes ago, but what are you doing? So she gave me that look like, what's good? I was going to tell. Dr. Dave fought caries and gingivitis, but I had much more fun doing this though. Yes, I have much more fun helping people with this lifestyle. Much more fun. Thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. Yes, Dimitri. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we try to keep things non-political, but yeah, I'll skip over shit that somebody's saying that is just trying to cause trouble here. So uh let's get rid of him. I don't know. I'm gonna probably get rid of him because how can I do that? Let's see. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. Okay, let's see. How to use it on this channel. How many car batteries would I need to acid melt a whole 186 pounds? I don't know. Good question. I don't know the answer. How many car batteries would I need? I don't know. A lot. But who's got 186 pound chicken? That's my question. Oh, yeah, I got to tell you, if you're going to come on here, and especially I've got my friend from Israel here. If you're going to come on and say free Palestine, I'm gonna probably just mute you because I just don't want to be hearing that stuff here. We don't do politics anyway. And somebody coming on, this is a channel about microdosing and better mental health and better health in general. Some a hole comes on, free Palestine. Yeah, I'm going to probably just block you. That's all. So it's up to you if you want to do that. I don't block many people. I don't hide many people. But if you're going to cause trouble like that, 100K a year salary, bro that has 100K salary a year. I don't understand that one. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Um, Always hydrate. 14 grams of Liberty Caps. Okay, that is like a more than a heroic dose. Thanks for sharing. That's pretty amazing. I mean, I don't think that and there's nothing I don't know why they call it like heroic. There's not You're not like a hero. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not against the large dose, but I wonder why they call it a heroic. It's not like you become a hero when you take like, six, five, six, sevens or more, or like, Warren just said he did 14 grams of liver. Wow. How was it? Let me ask you, how was it? 4 to 5 is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it in a second, guys. Let's see. Except when Eric talks, we all listen. He said, was he 3 grams sent me into outer space once? It was no, 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 Dimitri, you're good. You're good. Sometimes we get people. So sorry, I didn't mean to trigger any political mood in that. No, 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 no. You didn't do that at all. Just truly interested in your. No, that's fine. Totally fine. And Dimitri, like when somebody comes on, and especially when they see that I've got somebody here who's a follower that happens to live in Israel, and they start saying things like that, I'm gonna just I'll get rid of them because I'm not we're not gonna stand for that. We're not gonna stand for it. So don't worry. You didn't trigger anything. Don't worry at all. And we don't do political stuff here. We don't. But again, if somebody just goes, somebody like starts telling me what oh, he looks like so and so. That's fine. I don't care about that. That's fine. But when somebody does something I think is a little bit over the line for what this is supposed to be, then I'll just get rid of them. And I drank a whole case of beer. Oh no, you did not do that. You did not do it. Don't tell me you did that. You did not. what did you say? I think you said 17 grams and then drank 14 or 7 and then drank a case of beer. Don't tell me you did that. Now all the lights are going off in my oh my god. Let me see. Let me see if I can put this down and it might trigger the light to come on a little bit. Hang on. Let me see if this works. My god. Okay, that came on a little bit. Maybe that's okay. Let's see. Maybe all right. Politics and religion is not nice in polite company. Yeah, there's just no reason. We all have our views, we all have our feelings, we all have our beliefs, but this Microdose U is not the place to discuss it. That's all. It's as simple as that. We just don't discuss stuff like that. That's, quarter ounce. Okay, okay. But you said so 14. I thought you said 14 gram. Oh yeah, yeah. I can't convert. I can't convert grams to ounces. To me, is difficult to convert. I can do, of course, grams to milligrams, back and forth, but to the ounce pound system, that's more difficult for me. I need a calculator. Sorry, but thanks for helping us with that quarter ounce. Quarter ounce. What do we discuss here? Well, it's a channel on microdosing psychedelics, Brian. But we can discuss, and we're ready to wrap. We can discuss almost anything as long as a 14 is half. Okay, good, good. That's so I learned something good. I love it. You guys are great. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me on this fourth episode of driving, and I'm finally back in my garage, and I can finally look at the chat here. So I really appreciate you guys. As I say at the end of every podcast episode, and I put a regular podcast episode out every Wednesday. Make sure you check it out if this is something that interests you. Microdosing, magic mushrooms, and more for mental health and way beyond that. So, love you guys. I say it at the end of every podcast episode. This is not an official podcast episode. It's a live stream. My car's not running. Don't worry. No. Thank you for your concern, but we I don't even in this car that I'm driving right now. I don't even have an engine. It's not an internal. It's not an ICE vehicle, internal combustion engine. It's not what it is. Thanks for hey Eric, and thanks for the terminology nakama, which means our tribe, our friends, our family, the people that we're hanging out with. Thanks for that, Eric. Really appreciate it. On that note, I'll say goodbye, and I'll definitely catch you again. Make sure you bookmark this and subscribe, because we're gonna do more of these from the car. I'm having a blast, guys. Okay, let me figure out how to end this thing, and I'll